everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay and Baby C, and we are all hanging out here in the living room. And if you look behind us, well, we've gotten into the Christmas spirit early this year.
Oh yeah, normally we wait until after Thanksgiving, but I guess because it's like Cypress's first Christmas, we're just really excited about Christmas this year, so we went ahead, jumped the gun, and we got our tree up.
Yeah, and I mean, and if you wait until after Thanksgiving to put your Christmas stuff up, then you just don't have very long to enjoy it. So, I mean, it's November the 14th today, and yeah, so it's not super early. We're only like a week early, right?
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. But anyways, got the tree up. It's looking really nice, and we are excited to kick off our holiday festivities. But of course, we're ready for Thanksgiving too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't want to don't look at us like we're exiling Thanksgiving, because we really love Thanksgiving. But anyways, that's not what today's video is about. If you clicked on this video, you see that we are having some issues over here at Cole and Jay. So I'm just gonna get right to it. We got hacked. Not our YouTube channel, but our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And it's not cool. So what happened was, my personal Facebook page actually got hacked first. And I was trying to like mess around and try to get it fixed and get security of the page again, but that just never happened, and I think it just got deleted.
I don't know what happened.
It's like completely gone, and I'm not sure if they're trying to scam people with it. They probably are. If you've had anybody with the same name as me reaching out to you trying to sell you something, it's not me. I'm sorry, it's not me. But along with that, we had our Cole and Jay official Facebook page linked onto that page, and they got in there and destroyed it too. So it's not good. That's like 3 years of memories and hard work we put into that, and it's just got completely stripped from us, and there's been no way to resolve it and get it back. So we're just assuming that that page is gone.
And if you receive any messages from that page, it is not us.
Yeah, absolutely not. So it's still up. It's not like gone. It's still there, but we just can't get a hold of it.
We have no access.
Yeah, we have no access to it anymore, and it sucks. But so we're here with y'all because we need y'all's help. We actually just created a brand new Cole and Jay official Facebook page. We're going to link it down in the video description, and it would mean the world to us if you can go over there. If you were already following our old page or you want to follow our new page, go over there, hit follow, hit like, all the stuff that you do on Facebook. We're going to start posting all of our videos on that platform as well, just so that we have like a backup space to put our videos, and just because there's some of y'all that prefer to be on Facebook, and there's other people's that aren't necessarily on YouTube that are on Facebook that we're wanting to reach. So that would mean the world to us if you could go like and follow that Facebook page, and we're going to be posting the same like weekly content there that we post over here. But anyways, so that's the bad news. But the good news is that we're also okay. The YouTube page is still good. Good thing that didn't get hacked. That would have been really, really bad. And Cypress Bear is
great.
He's great. He is very excited. He is in the Christmas spirit. As you can see, he's been jumping a lot. His teeth are in. He's been smiling. He's just been a really good boy lately, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
He is a good boy. Okay, so now that we've gotten that topic out of the way, we're going to jump into the next topic of today's video, and that is going to be a Q&A. So we've been getting a lot of questions recently on our YouTube channel, on our Instagrams, and we decided that we probably should make another Q&A video just because we've gotten some new followers over the next couple of months, and it'd be a great way for some of y'all to have some questions that y'all have answered. So I've got some of them here on my phone, and we're just going to go through some of them today. Cypress, you ready to learn some stuff about mommy and daddy?
You are so funny.
He's so strong. His legs are just like chunks. I mean, it's just pure
like
raw muscle. Yeah. I don't know what this guy's going to do, like an Olympic trampolinist or something. That's not the thing. Olympic trampolinist. What do they call it?
Gymnast?
Gymnast.
I don't know.
A trampolinist. That's so dumb. But anyways, so we're going to go into some of our questions here. Okay, so our first question is, what is the best lures for crappie this time of year?
Ooh.
So, it is the fall time. This is a time of year that we love to do a lot of crappie fishing, out on the lake, below spillways, out in the river. And there's a lot of different things you can use to catch crappie. Of course, you can use plastics and live bait, but we tend to like to enjoy using soft plastic lures, like on a jig head. I would say if you're fishing shallow water and around cover, the best thing is going to be suspending like a small plastic, like a 1/16 ounce jig head with a plastic of your choice. We usually just keep it simple with like some pearl colors or chartreuse colors. Suspend it below a bobber and just kind of target those pieces of cover and just kind of jig it in place. And then if you're fishing like below a spillway or out and it's deeper water and you're just gonna be casting and retrieving, we like to rig up like a double jig rig with like a grub and a tube. It really doesn't matter what your plastic is, just make sure you're picking the color that's best suited for your watercolor. So that's what I would say would be the best. And by the way, guys, we are about to start catching a lot of crappie. The crappie have just started to move in, so be on the lookout. We're about to start posting a lot of crappie fishing content. We've already filmed a couple of videos, and we are very excited to share what these slabs have been doing over in our neck of the woods. But yeah, so that's the first question. Let's find the next one. The next question is, are y'all planning on having a couple more children? Not just one more child, a couple more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we gotta have a couple more. Cypress needs some little buddies. Ain't that right, Cypress? Say more babies, more really cute babies. Look how cute this little guy is. Of course we're gonna have a couple more kids.
If Jay had it her way, we would have already had 4 babies by now.
Yes.
But we've only got 1. I think we'll probably hold off just like a little bit long before we start trying to have another one, but
We'll see.
we'll see. Jay may not let us wait too long. Cypress really needs a little person to play with. He said, but until then, he'll just keep playing with the dogs.
Yeah.
They love playing.
Yeah.
He loves to chase them around the house in his walker. It's crazy.
But yes, definitely more babies in the future.
The next question's a funny one, and it is, do either of y'all believe in Sasquatch? Have y'all ever had any squatching encounters? So, with us being in Arkansas, there's the infamous Boggy Creek monster legend, you know, Sasquatches being around out here, but unfortunately, neither one of us have had any Sasquatch encounters. There was one time I was out fishing on a lake after dark, and it literally sounded like this large creature was just barreling through the woods and like knocking over trees.
Oh,
but what I think it was like some loose cows that were just like really upset, maybe getting chased by
Oh.
some coyotes or something, because I don't know. I hate to be that guy, but I just don't really believe in cryptids that much. I feel like there's a gazillion people in the world all over the place, and that there's not very many places that a big old Sasquatch could hide, but, you know, crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
If I saw one, you know, I'd probably have a GoPro on me, and that'd be awesome. We'd get lots of views for that.
Yeah.
If we discovered a Sasquatch, but unfortunately, no one has seen one
No.
in a while.
And I used to watch that show Finding Bigfoot
Yeah.
all the time.
Mhm.
And I watched so many episodes, and it was always just like you would feel like they're about to find something, and then at the end, like, nope.
Yeah,
Maybe next time.
Yeah, you have like one,
It's just like-
you'd have like one guy walk off and he'd be like, and they're gonna be like, dude, I just heard a knock, dude. I just heard a knock. That's a Sasquatch for sure. We found him. It's like set in stone. I'm like, come on, guys. So for now, not really a Sasquatch believer or any other sort of cryptids of the deep ocean or whatever kind of believer. Well, maybe the deep ocean. There's all sorts of stuff down there
Oh,
we don't
yeah,
know about.
yeah.
So I take that back, but no Bigfoot. Okay, so the next question is kind of a sensitive subject, and it is, Colin J, does Baby C still have his fish tank, and does he still watch them swim around?
Oh man. Okay, so Baby C used to watch all of his fish, and that was literally the cutest thing ever. He would sit in front of the tank and just talk to him and kick his legs. It was so cute.
It was his morning ritual every morning.
Yes. But unfortunately, all of those fish died.
Yeah.
They all got ick, and one by one, they just died.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. I kind of, you know...
We're really sorry about that.
Yeah, one got ick really bad and died like instantly, and the other ones were kind of like recovering from it, and then they just didn't. It was like our first time in a long time where we've had any issues with our
Yeah.
fish. And I think what happened, this is exactly what happened. I introduced like some minnows to the tank, and I think one of the minnows had ick like from the pet store, and I think it just transmitted
Yeah.
to all of them. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept feeding them the pellet food because they were doing really, really well. It was beautiful. But yeah, we really need to get his fish tank going again.
'Cause
It's just
he
been
needs
sitting
more
here on idle
fish
for a
to
while.
look at.
Yes. So I'm not sure if we'll do native fish, maybe goldfish, something, you know, we'll probably do native fish, and we really need to do that soon. So let us know some ideas for some fish that we could catch and put in his tank that y'all would like to see. We're probably going to stay away from bass and crappie things that eat minnows because it's just a lot of work to keep feeding them all the time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's my midday through the day alarm. Okay, next question is, it says, I'm not sure if this has ever been Q&A'd before, but how did y'all two meet? So we definitely answered this before, but since you're probably new, we're happy to answer it again. Jay and I met in college at Arkansas State University. I was in my 4th year of school. She had been there. Yeah. Yeah. You know, he knows the story. This is how he came to be, right?
Yeah, you can tell it better than
You can
us.
tell better than us. But anyways, we had both been going there for a while, and we were both kind of in the same department. Not like the exact same, but similar. We had like classes that overlapped. And just, there was just one day where, beginning of a semester, where we had the same class. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you tell him. You're the best. You're the best storyteller.
You are.
You're such a good storyteller. But anyways, so I walked into this class for the first time. I saw her and I locked eyes with her and I was like, wow, this girl is very pretty.
Aw.
I had never seen a girl prettier than that ever in my life. And I was like, I'm gonna sit by her. We were kind of sitting close to each other. And then just from there, we, hit it off. We actually had a couple of other classes that
Yeah.
semester. So it was just like, it was meant to be. And, we got along great. And it didn't take us long to decide that we wanted to be with each other forever because we got engaged within like 4 or 5 months from then and got married all within the same year. So that's how we met, and that's how we're
Awesome.
still chilling with a little baby.
Is that your favorite story?
Yeah. He said that's it. He said I wouldn't be here without that story.
That's right. You wouldn't.
Next question is Cole, what is your favorite fish to catch? And Jay, what is your favorite fish to catch? Double question.
Ooh.
It's a tough one, isn't
It
it?
is tough. It is hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah, there's lots of awesome fish that we like to target,
Yeah.
but I think I have one for
I
me.
love to catch bass, but I really, really love catching crappie.
Mhm.
It's like so addictive to me.
It probably is the most addicting fish to get after because if you get
Yeah.
on a school of fish, especially slabs, it's just like one after another, and they're like, they're heavy bodied fish, so they fight pretty good. That thump is just like boom, and
Yeah.
it just feels so good. If, like even when fishing a bobber just goes pop.
Oh yeah, we love watching the bobber go down. And I literally, like this time of year, I like start having dreams of just like bobbers going under.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
And on top of that, crappie are like the tastiest fish
Yeah.
to eat,
Yeah.
and we love eating them fresh. So yeah, that's a good one. But I think I'm gonna have to say my favorite fish to catch is probably largemouth bass, which is kind of a boring answer, I know, but like I just love it so much. It's such a sporty fish. You can catch them all over the place. There's so many different ways you can catch them. They fight really good. They smash topwater lures.
Oh, yeah.
They smash big swim baits, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And then, they're fish that you can like, yeah. Yeah, he likes the bass too. It's a fish that you can fish tournaments with, but you can fish tournaments with crappie too, and that's just I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. But I would say a close runner-up would have to be striped bass because they are probably equally or just as obnoxious as a largemouth,
yeah.
and they get bigger. And the only thing that knocks them down is I'm just not as good at catching striper as I am at largemouth. I haven't got them completely dialed in yet, but I'm hoping to get them dialed soon. Okay, so the next question is one I'm not sure that Jay actually wants to answer or not, but I'm going to make her do it. The question is, how old are you guys? I'll go first.
I'm 27. He's 29.
Actually, flip-flop that. I'm 27. She's 29. On the cusp of hitting the dirty 30.
Oh my goodness.
Like just a few short months away.
I need more babies.
See,
I'm running out of time.
she thinks she's running out of time, but I think you're just
No, I
entering
think I
your.
do have plenty
I think
of
you're
time.
entering your like baby producing prime right now.
Okay.
Probably.
And also, like, what's so fun about our age? Like, we're like pretty much like exactly 2 years apart.
Mhm.
2 years and like 6 days.
Yeah.
And so what's really fun about our birthdays is Cypress was born on April the 2nd, and then 6 days later is Cole's birthday, and then 6 days later from Cole's birthday is my birthday.
Yeah.
I just think that's so crazy and so fun.
Yeah, so as soon as spring rolls around, we're partying.
Oh, yeah.
We're partying because it's springtime and we're partying because it's
We're
our
getting
birthdays.
older.
Getting lots of cake. It's a good time. I'm ready for spring already. So the next question is, how come you like the Red Sox, Cole? Well, there's a lot of reasons why I like the Red Sox. And for those of you that don't know, I am a huge Major League Baseball fan. I'm like super sad that the Major League Baseball season is over because I'm just gonna sit here and just like twiddle my thumbs and just wait until spring training starts. I literally watch baseball games every night or coverage of some sort. But anyway, so I've always been obsessed with baseball. Whenever I was a kid, there was always the drama of like, the curse of the Bambino. Will the Red Sox ever break that curse and ever win a World Series? And I was like, a big fan of that. They had good players on their team. My favorite player was David Ortiz, so I was always rooting for those Red Sox. And there were years where I just had my feelings just really hurt whenever they would lose. But in 2004, they, of course, broke that curse. It was super epic. They had an awesome team. It was just an epic storyline. And, I've just always been a fan of them. I really, really enjoy the Red Sox. But on the flip side, the Cubs kind of had their same curse. I've never been a fan of the Cubs, so I don't know. But there's a lot of teams that I enjoy watching. Like regionally, I like the Rangers and the Cardinals too. And I enjoy baseball. I'm just a huge fan. And players get shipped around to other teams all the time, so it's hard to like pick a favorite. But forever, the Red Sox will be my favorite baseball team. So the next question is, what are some of Cypress's favorite things to do right now?
Oh man, this little man likes to go.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we got him a walker and he just like runs all over the place in the house and he chases the dogs. It's so fun to watch.
And they enjoy it.
Yeah.
They enjoy being chased around.
Yeah. But, okay, so he just likes to go. So he likes to go on the walker, and then he likes to go on stroller rides. He loves being outside. Like, he is so good outside.
Yeah, he's almost looking like he's about ready to go on a stroller ride. So it's something else that we put him in the stroller to, like, kind of calm him down. We'll just, like, take him out and just be kind of cool air, and he's just looking around at the leaves, especially if, like, if we're crunching over leaves with the wheels. Yeah. He gets really excited. Or on bumps, like on gravel.
Yeah, he loves little, like, gravel roads.
Yeah, his little cheeks get going.
He starts laughing. He thinks it's so funny.
Yeah. He loves to go. Yeah, he's looking a little squirmy.
He's wanting to go right now. But he can, like, sit with you for a while, which is nice, but... You know, as you can tell, like, he's getting wiggly right now. He's like, okay, this is enough, guys. We need to get moving.
Yeah, he's like, I need a change of scenery.
Yeah.
So with Cypress getting a little bit fidgety and running out of steam, we're going to wrap this up with a final question. But this question is one that gets asked probably the most, and I would think it's probably one of the juiciest questions that we get asked. And that is, why do y'all never tell where y'all are fishing at? And there's a lot of good reasons for why we don't. I mean, we wish that we could. Say exactly where we're at because it would maybe benefit y'all. But the reality is we absolutely just cannot tell you all the places that we're fishing, especially like our land-based spots, just because they're small areas. And if we told you where that would be at, our following is too big now that there would be so many people there the next day.
Yeah.
And it's a problem. So sometimes we'll post videos and we won't say where we're at, but there'll be like specific landmarks and something, people will recognize that. And then we'll go the next day and there'll just be like dozens of people we've never seen there before. And they're like, hey, we saw you on your video there. And we're like, that's awesome. But then you have like local anglers that fish the same spots as that. And they get kind of upset. Yeah. Like there's been people, not specifically us, but there's been people that have had issues like with people like issuing death threats for like posting videos in like their spot, or something like that.
Yeah.
And we don't want any of that. We don't want to have too much controversy. We've had a few run-ins at some areas that didn't like boil over into much, but still it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, and like also like some of these spots that we fish, we've worked really hard and done a lot of scouting to like find these areas. And so we don't want to just like throw away all that hard work, just to somebody who's like, internet scouting and, just trying to find a spot like that. Like I said, I hate it. It's just like, it's a tough thing for us because, we're wanting to make these videos and entertain y'all. We feel like the best thing that we can do is when we're fishing these areas is like, talk about the techniques that we're using and how we're actually catching these fish, and then you can go and apply that to some of the areas that you like to fish. That's why we don't tell, where we're at, especially if we're fishing like small specific areas. Like if we're fishing a big body of water, say like, I don't know, like the Mississippi River or something, we could say like we're fishing the Mississippi River for catfish, and it's not that big a deal, but we're not going to say we're fishing at this specific spot on the Mississippi River on this specific day, kind of thing. So, that's why we don't say exactly where we're fishing at.
That's right.
All right, well, that's going to be all the time we have today for today's Q&A video. We just want to say thank you to all of y'all that helped by submitting these questions. If you have any further questions for us to answer in a future video, be sure to leave those down in the comments section. And like we talked about in the beginning of the video, we would greatly appreciate it if you can go show some support for our new J Facebook page. Go over there, follow it, hit the like button on that. We're going to be posting a lot of videos on there, as well as pictures, and we feel like that's just going to be a really good platform for us to keep y'all updated with what's going on in our day-to-day, like kind of family life. You get some more inside access to this cute little guy while he's just chewing on this little spatula. Posting lots of cute pictures of baby Sion over there. So, oh, there you go. Sorry, buddy. Caught it. So make sure you go over and follow that. It would mean the world to us. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're Colin J and Baby C, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
What's the camera say?
Punch it. There it is.
Hey, Mary. Christmas. Follow us on Facebook.